Hey guys, my name is Dexter Clark. If you're a beginning DJ, have you ever wondered what equipment to buy, what's the best to buy, and what's the industry standard? Well, stay tuned. If you are a beginning DJ, it can be very confusing because there's a lot of software out there and there's a lot of hardware out there. Let me say that there are 4 categories DJ solutions. The first one is computer software, just software, and that can be free. The second solution is software with a controller. I have a controller right here. Those controllers from €100, $100 to maybe 600, but if you have a regular controller, €250. The third solution is a standalone controller, so you don't need a computer with that. If you have a good one, Pioneer, let's say $1,500 or €1,500. And then there are the more professional solutions. Those are the really standalone players with a standalone mixer. Those solutions can be very expensive. Those solutions vary from €800 per player to €2,000 or dollars per player. Those are the club standard players. Let's start with the first category, and the first category is just computer software. If you are a beginning DJ, it's really easy to get just a free version of, for example, Virtual DJ. Experiment what it's like to be a DJ. Try to use some basic DJ techniques. There are different videos on YouTube about that, so you can look if it's something for you, if it's right for you, if it feels right. Virtual DJ is free, but it has some limitations when it comes to connecting controllers that are paid solutions controllers. For example, I have a controller right here. This is the ddj-rb, and the RB stands of course for Rekordbox, but bear in mind that you always need a computer with that. On your computer there's a software, and you can operate parts of the software with the buttons, the play, the stop, and the jog wheel, for example. But why software and why hardware solutions? Well, it's easier to operate a button on the touch of your finger than it is to hover over a button in the software and click it with your mouse. For example, if you need to correct the speed of a song, it's easier to adjust the jog wheel. But what to buy as a beginner DJ? Well, if you like DJing, I suggest you to start with just a simple controller, and when you're getting more advanced or you're sick or tired of the controller, just buy a more expensive one and just end with the professional players. But what to buy if you're just beginning and want to buy a controller? Well, my advice is to look at what's club standard. Club standard are the CDJ 2000 players from Pioneer. Those players use software called Recordbox. In Recordbox you can organize your music, make playlists, record matches between songs, look at what songs that are a really good fit together, and base your decision on that. When you are a professional DJ, there's probably nothing else than Recordbox and Pioneer. Well, there is a competitor right now called ddj-rb who's trying to steal the crown from Pioneer when it comes to players and DJ equipment. But bear in mind that a controller has different functions, because in a controller those are all-in-one solutions. A controller has a player, a mixer, and a player. And when it comes to professional equipment, you have a player, a mixer, and another player. But if you're just starting, a controller is just fine. But why then a Pioneer controller? If the club standard is a Pioneer CDJ 2000 Nexus or Nexus 2, those machines operate with Rekordbox. Rekordbox makes your USB drive, and that USB drive you can use in the CDJs. But controllers from Pioneer use also Rekordbox. So you can of course use other software. Serato is probably more better as when it comes to DJing software. But if you use Rekordbox, or in this case Rekordbox DJ, it uses the library from the professional players. So when you import songs and you make and you set certain points in your songs when you want to start, you don't have to do that for the professional players when you're playing out in a gig maybe, and you don't have to do that for your own music when you're practicing at home. It's easier to have just one library, and that library is Pioneer Rekordbox library. And you already heard me mentioning Rekordbox and Rekordbox DJ. What's the difference? Well, Rekordbox is just a management software, making playlists, setting cue points, making sure that the beat grid is okay, so that when you're seeing something on your display, it's on the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. That is something that is done in the DJ software. But there is also Rekordbox DJ, and DJ, that addition means that it is for live performance, for connecting a controller. So the library and managing is Rekordbox, and the performance part, so you can connect a controller with that, is Rekordbox DJ. Right in front of me I have the ddj-rb. That is the most simple controller that's out there from Pioneer. I have to say it's definitely not the best controller, because there are controllers from the competition that are just plain better. But it uses Rekordbox, and you want to have Rekordbox. So to conclude this video, what's my advice to you? Well, buy one of the cheaper Pioneer controllers, doesn't matter which one, and you can build up from that. Maybe someday a standalone controller, and maybe someday the separate player configuration. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if it was of any value to you, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button below to get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and until next time. Bye!